Halo sahabat rumah belajar, wherever you are, how are you? Let me introduce myself first. I am Paulina Hastin Kinkinarti SPD, an English teacher of SMP Saverus II Palembang. Today, we are going to listen a story. This story is a famous legend from South Sumatra. Sahabat rumah belajar, please listen carefully, identify the important information, and don't forget to get the moral message of the story. Let's check it out. As we know that Kemarau Island is related to the legend of the love story of Siti Fatimah and Chinese young man called Tan Bun An. Have you heard the story before? Yes? No? Okay, let me tell you the story again. A long time ago in South Sumatra, there was a kingdom. The king had a very beautiful princess. Her name was Siti Fatimah. Many young men fell in love with her. However, they didn't have any courage to propose her. Why? Because the king wanted his daughter only to marry a rich man. One day, a ship from China arrived. The captain of the ship was Tan Bun An. He was a prince. He came to South Sumatra to do business. He wanted to ask the king permission. The king said, "I will let you stay here to do business, but you have to give half of your profit to the kingdom." Then Tan Bun An agreed with the king. Since then, Tan Bun An often came to the palace, and he wanted to propose Siti Fatimah. Tan Bun An came to the kingdom and talked to the king. "I will let you marry my daughter, but give me 9 big jars filled with the gold," said the king. Then Tan Bun An wrote a letter to his parents in China and told them about Siti Fatimah. The parents agreed and sent him 9 big jars filled with gold. To cover the gold from the thieves, the parents put some vegetable on the top of the gold. Later, the 9 big jars arrived. Tan Bun An immediately looked for the jars. He was so surprised. When he opened the cover of the jar, he saw rotten vegetables. "What is it? Only rotten vegetables? I need 9 big jars filled with gold." But Tan Bun An thought, maybe the gold is in the second jar. Unfortunately, again, he didn't find any gold. He was so angry. "What? Only rotten vegetable again? My father is so crazy." Guys, do you know what happened next? Tan Bun An threw the jars into the river. Every time he didn't see any gold in the jar, he always threw it to the river. And finally, he opened the last jar. Again, he didn't see any gold. This time, he was so tired. Instead, he smashed the jar with a big stone. And when the jar was broken, Tan Bun An found the gold. Yes, the gold. Finally, I found the gold. There must be gold too in jars I have thrown. Oh, I'm sorry, my father. I have thrown them. I will jump into the river now. He immediately jumped to the river. He wanted to collect the gold. Siti Fatima saw what was happening. She waited for Tan Bun An at the river bank, but he never showed up. She waited and waited. She also wanted to jump and help him. And she said, "Where is Coco? We have promised each other to a life and death. Why do you never show up, Coco? I will jump into the river now. Wait for me, Coco." I'm not Siti Fatima, so I'm not going to jump into the river, don't worry. Guys, do you know what happened then? After several days later, the people saw a pile of soil. The soil was bigger and bigger. It finally became an island. The people named it Kemarau Island. Dear students, that's all for today. That's all about the legend of Kemarau Island. One of the moral messages we can learn from the story is we should think carefully before we do something, unless we will regret it. According to you, what are other moral messages that we can learn from the story? Okay, guys, see you next time. Stay healthy and happy. Bye-bye.